One thing that US government must learn is to remove their hand when it comes to the affairs of the freedom of the black race. I'm saying it with every honesty, and the reason why I'm saying it is because we have noticed some kind of junks in this struggle. Junks in this struggle. And if it is not corrected, these junks will continue to affect the affairs of Biafrans and the Biafran nation. A lot has gone wrong, and most people will continue to pollute the air, knowing fully well that the air is meant for everybody, but they eventually want to still pollute it and make it look as if it is a war zone. Biafra has suffered in the hands of the zoo for too long, and I am saying it that one thing that the US must learn is to remove their hands in anything that has to do with Biafran restoration. Yes. Because it's becoming very, very irritating. Very, very irritating. Consecutively, constantly, you try to make one point, they bring it down. You try to make another point, they pollute it, and at the end of the day, all the points you put along the line spoils. But this is one thing that we stand to correct. If we don't correct this thing, it will continue to spoil a lot of things for us. So the US Embassy must put in place every kind of wings that should be put if they really want to support the affairs of Biafrans. They must support it with every strength. But if they don't, they should just pull out and stop supporting the enemies. Yes, they must stop supporting the enemies so that ndị Igbo ga-enwere onwe ha for good. This continuity of breakdown, trying to spoil things that Igbos are building because you are benefiting one thing from Nigeria. You know, all this thing will, make a whole lot of sense. So if the meeting of the United Nations is going to be productive, let them start from the most important thing. Let them start from most important thing. By allowing Biafrans to be on their own. Allowing Biafrans to be on their own. Because we cannot continue to live with people that doesn't want any good from us. And that is why I'm saying that the US must pull off entirely. And that International Criminal Court, international bodies, United Nations and European Union has now come together to discuss the very affairs that one of the Biafran lords raised in the court of law. I told you that we are very committed in doing what we know how to do best. We are very committed in pushing this whole strategy to make sure that a whole lot of things is being made in it. But one thing that we are not going to tolerate is the people that wants to play these gravitable stories. These people that want to, again, make Biafrans look like fools. we are coming in contact with full force, and our full force must be applauded with every possible means. Every possible means, our full force must be applauded. And that is why Nnamdi Kanu remains the only man who truly cares for the Biafran people. International Criminal Court, UN, European Union have now come to finalize the very victory, as ESN again proves their point of view in one of the hideouts of the Fulani Caliphate. You see, one thing, the future holds a lot. The future holds a lot. Why your new president is traveling all over the country to go and lick the ass of the white supremacy. There's a man who is healthy enough sitting down and organizing the necessary things, pushing out money to be used to weaponize and take over the territories of Biafra land. They are coming with so much weapon, and so many of you are going to regret it. So many of you who have despised the truth, who have refused to hear the truth from the horse's mouth. With all due respect, it is going to happen. With all due respect, it's going to happen. It's going to come to pass. You're going to see it happening. And that's where all this story will begin to lie. So as these people are coming together to make sure that things are fixed in accordance, I hope that each and every one of you will begin to point out the necessary things. The level of calamity. The level of calamity that these evil people are beginning to face out. That is why I'm urging even Nigerians and Biafrans to stand up, that these evil men are already closer than expected. But let's see what the meeting between the European Union and the international bodies, ICC and the United Nations is going to hold. And again, I want to remind you that ESN is doing their job in Enugu. We saw one of the biggest kidnapping hub in Enugu, where this Fulani keeps their victims, have been invaded and taken down by the ESN. Congrats.